Yes, welcome guys. Now today here we go and learn some easy shortcuts that you can rely upon and that actually saves a lot of time. So you can use these shortcuts instead of using mouse or trackpads to save a lot of time when you're sitting in front of the system for more hours. So the first and foremost shortcut that I'm gonna tell you today is just like now. Think that you have opened my computer. If you just want to minimize it instead of using mouse or something, you can just simply press Windows M button and the tab will minimize. It's so simple. It's not complex. For the people who feel it tough to use mouses and all, they can just do these things very quickly. And another shortcut is that when you have opened multiple tabs, just like I open my computer, I just minimize it, and then I open downloads, I just minimize it, and then I open notepad, and you open multiple tabs and all are being minimized. If you just need to open any of these tabs, you see you need to simply press alt. You need to keep pressing alt and then press tab button. Window appears wherein you can see which are the tabs that are open, and you can keep pressing tab button to change the window which you want to work on. Now if I just want to work on notepad, I'm gonna go on notepad and then leave the button, and window notepad is open. And another thing is that you can open it in a 3D view. Just if I'll have to press Windows plus tab button, and you get it like this, all the windows that are currently open in a 3D view. But a drawback in this is that this cannot be done. This shortcut, that is Windows plus tab shortcut, cannot be used in older versions of Windows like Windows 98 or Windows 2000. It can be used in Windows 7, Windows 8, and for the newer versions, but I don't know whether it works in XP or not because I'm not worked it out in XP. I don't use XP, actually I'm using Windows 7 right now. And another familiar, the most common thing, the most common shortcut that people use is Alt F4 to close the current window. You can just simply press Alt F4 and the window gets closed. Yes, I've just closed it. And then when you need to refresh your system, you just don't need to right click and then go to refresh, press it again, right click, refresh. You just don't need to do all those things. You can simply press F5 any number of times and the system gets refreshed. This is very useful because when you need to refresh your system more than 5 times, if you want to do that, you can simply press F5 instead of right clicking and refresh again and again. That saves a lot of time. So some of the shortcuts are just like that. When you want to search a file, think that you need to search a file in my computer, you can simply press F3 button and tab appears wherein you can search the required file. Now example, if I want to search a file named curry pass, I just type in out here and press enter, and the system search for the file named curry pass. It saves time. You don't need to go and search in D drive, C drive, F drive, all those drives. You will be not knowing where you have saved your files. This will save a lot of time. And another shortcut is that you can lock your system currently. You can simply press Windows plus L button and it will lock your system, and next time you want to open it, you need to type in your password, but I cannot show that to you right now because that cannot be recorded or when the system locks off. That's another shortcut, and one of the most familiar and the most useful shortcut is that Control plus Alt plus Delete. So in this is really useful when the system is hanged or when the system is not working. So when you don't get to know what to do, you can just press Control Alt Delete. You can go to Task Manager, or you can even refresh. You can check in which file that you're working in has stopped working as a bug. You can just simply here now, if downloads has stopped working, actually downloads has not stopped working. If in case downloads had not stopped working, you would have pressed end task and that gets closed. So simple as that. This is the most useful shortcut in your system. Control plus Alt plus Delete. Everybody knows it actually, but I just said it. So there are many other simple shortcuts, like if you're working on MS Excel or MS Word or Note, something like that, you can simply press anything. If you press Ctrl plus A, all the words get selected. If you press Ctrl plus C, it gets copied, and you can go anywhere and press Ctrl plus V to paste it. These are very simple shortcuts that everybody knows it, but still many people don't know that, and if you use it, it will be really useful to save your time. And that's it guys, hope the session was very useful. Thank you for watching the videos, and please, if you like the video, please do subscribe for more useful videos. Thank you.